Hey guys, I'm Amber and I'm going to be leading you today through a 15-minute morning yoga flow. You do need to come to your mat. I know I have a couple of videos. I have a video that is an in your bed morning yoga. This is going to be a little bit more intense, a little bit more rigorous, just in that we're really going to work on getting the blood flowing and the body moving to work out some of the kinks. And if you haven't already, go ahead and roll out your mat and I will meet you there. So we're going to start on hands and knees. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And on an inhale, drop your belly, stick your tailbone up towards the ceiling, pull your chest through your arms, and lift your gaze forward, cow pose. And just take a nice deep breath here, breathing in to this moment. And on your exhale, begin to round your spine, tuck your tailbone, and pull your chin towards your chest. And take a breath here. And inhale, cow pose. And follow the tune of your own breath here, moving your spine between cat and cow as you exhale and inhale. Just gently bringing movement, waking up the spine. Wherever you are, make your way to a neutral spine and tabletop. Go ahead and take your knees as wide as the mat. Sit your hip bones back towards your heels. Walk your hands forward and drop your forehead, child's pose. And just take a couple of slow, deep breaths here, breathing life and energy into your body. And inhale, lift your head up from the mat. As you exhale, walk your hands to the right. Place your left hand on top of your right feet leg. And sink down. Keep reaching that left hip bone towards your left heel. Feel your side body stretching that left side. Really focus on breathing slow and low and deep. Your inhales, feeling your back expand. And inhale, lift up and make your way as you exhale over to the right side of your mat. And you can place one hand on top of the other if that feels good to you. And drop in here. Again, continuing to draw that right hip towards your right heel, feeling the stretch in the right side body. And inhale, lift your way up, and as you exhale, walk back towards center. Drop your head down for just a moment before we move further into our practice. As you inhale, and to walk your way up towards a tabletop. As you come here, go ahead and walk your hands forward one palm distance. Curl your toes, tuck your toes under you, and on an exhale, lift up your knees and push your way back downward facing dog. This is our first down dog of the day, so you might feel a little bit stiff and tight. And feel free to walk out that dog, pedal your feet, shake out your hips, and just kind of Awaken the backside of the legs, awaken the backside of your body. And when you've gotten the wiggles out and feel good, go ahead and find some stillness. Have as much of a bend in your knees as you need to. Make sure you're pressing firmly through your hands, strong arms, tailbone pointing towards where the ceiling and the wall meet. You'll notice there's a big bend in my knees. My heels are reaching for the ground, but they are not touching, and that is okay. Long, straight spine. And just breathe here. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, pull it through between your hands. Drop that left knee down. And when you're ready, on an inhale, lift your arms up. Squeezing that left butt cheek, you might feel a little bit of a stretch in your front side of your hip. Keeping that right foot firmly planted, knee stacked over your ankle. And tuck your chin towards your chest a little bit. Find a nice, straight, strong spine. And just breathe. If you want a little heart opener, you can take your hands, your arms to cactus arms, or goalpost arms, squeezing your shoulder blades. You can lift your chin a little bit here to open up a little more if that feels good to you. And on an exhale, fold over that front foot, tuck your left toes, lift up, and step back, downward facing dog. And take a breath. And inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, come through center. Drop that right knee. Same thing on the other side when you're ready. Lift up. Find a nice strong center. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Feeling that left or that right hip flexor stretching. And again, if it feels good to you, you can do those cactus or goalpost arms, opening the chest up a little. One last breath here. You exhale, fold over, plant your hands around that front foot, step your left foot back, down facing dog. Inhale, roll up onto your toes, bring your knees down to the mat. Exhale, take a child's pose. Inhale, pull your way up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath cycle here. Inhale, roll up onto your toes. Shift your gaze to the top of your mat and step your feet to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding over your legs. You can grab the backs of your ankles. You can grab opposite elbows. You can have your hands just rest lightly on the floor. And again, have as much of a bend in your knees as you need to. You can do some little bend and straightens if you like. Walk out your legs just like we do in down dog. Or you can just take a moment for stillness. And root your feet down into your mat as you inhale. Rise up to stand, reaching arms up overhead, palms sweep. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Long, straight spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, plank pose. Hold here for a breath. On your next exhale, lower down all the way to the mat. Inhale, leaving your hands planted underneath your shoulders. Begin to lift your head and your chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down, and do that 2 more times. Last time, inhaling, coming back to lift. Exhale, lowering down. And press your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, roll up on your toes, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, feet firmly planted as you reach your arms up overhead, coming to stand. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Grab your right wrist and with your left hand and lean over to the left side, feeling a stretch in the right side body. Inhale, come through center, switch your grip, and as you exhale, lean to the right, feeling a stretch in the left side body. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, plant your hands, plank pose. Take a breath here. Shift your weight forward just a smidge and lower halfway down, chaturanga. If this is not in your practice, you can lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. If you went all the way down to the floor, cobra is totally okay. And on your exhale, make your way down facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale. Shift your gaze to the front of your mat. Step or hop forward. On your exhale, forward fold. And on your next inhale, rise up, reaching arms up overhead. As you exhale, bring hands to the heart center. Pause here for a breath and a moment. On your next inhale, reaching arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, plank pose. Lower down, half or all of the way. On your inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, make your way back, downward facing dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. On your next inhale, make your way to a chair pose, reaching arms up overhead. Seat your seat back in a chair. Feet firmly planted. They can be hip width distance apart, or you can bring your feet together for more of a challenge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Plank pose. Your next exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot up behind you as you exhale. Pull it through center. We're going to come to a warrior one. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can also do a high lunge. To come to warrior one, you're going to rotate that left heel down. On the inhale, lifting your arms up. Keeping your hips square toward the front of the mat, a nice bend in your right knee. Take a breath here. On your next exhale, fold over your front leg. Plant your hands. Make your way to plank pose, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one on the other side. Rotate that right heel down. Square your hips to the top of your mat. Take a breath here. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Sit back into chair pose. Arms lift. Take a breath. On your exhale, stand all the way up. Bring your hands to heart center. And just take a moment here to breathe. You can hold your hands at heart center or you can drop them to your sides for a true mountain pose. And you can go ahead and make your way to a seat on the floor. You can kneel or sit in easy pose, and we'll just take 3 collective breaths together to seal in today's practice. So go ahead, inhale through your nose, nice deep inhale, feeling your ribs, your belly, and your chest all expand. Hold it at the top for just a moment, and exhale out of your mouth. Feeling your shoulders melt away from your ears, any tension leaving your body with the exhale, letting go of anything that you might be holding on to so you can start your day with a clean slate. And we'll do 2 more just like that. Go ahead, inhale, nice big, deep, juicy inhale. Hold it at the top. And exhale. Last time. And exhale. You can bring your hands to your heart center if you would like. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and for trusting me to lead you in your practice. May peace be with you. Om Shanti.